Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, back on some SLA. The update is going to be live in about 3 hours. Now, I'm going to be honest, your boy was passed out sleeping. I kind of missed the live stream. Oopsie. But they gave me a shout out. That's something. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know? But we're here to check out Thomas. That is right. So let's get onto that. Okay, he is a yellow or a light attacker in oh, I mean, well, we kind of knew that, but anywho, basic attack, when Thomas attacks the enemies in front of him, mercilessly deals increasing light damage. Final hit will damage the target. What? Deals increasing light damage. Final hit will damage the target. Okay. Core attack. When the skill hits, it knocks down the target. While using the skill, the user gains a shield that scales with Thomas's defense. Okay, so they've kept the defense scaling, which is completely fine. It seems that the shield mechanic is something that's going to be, that we previously knew about, that's going to be kept on, so that's interesting to see. Support skill, when the user uses the skill, it grants the Steel Tyrant effect to the entire team. And then QTE just gives us a knockback, or knockdown. When the final hit lands, it deals light element damage. Okay. Alright, so skill 1, Absolute Demolition. When the final hit lands, it inflicts airborne and knocks on target. While using the skill, activates a shield equal to Thomas's defense on scaling. Okay. And then skill 2, when the final hit lands, it knocks down the target. While using the skill, activates the shield equal. Okay, so they're keeping with the shield, so that's going to play a huge role now. And then the ultimate, Thomas reaches his peak destructive power, transforms to becoming an embodiment of destruction itself. God damn, that's one way to put it. Okay, when then this skill is used, activates the Steel Tyrant effect, increases the damage of Absolute Demolition and Colossal Crush, and activates the shield for several seconds, decreases damage taken and increases the user's defense by 1%. Ruler's Judgment changes to Black Hole Crash. Black Hole Crash, it gathers a black hole essence in its fist and strikes the ground. So when this skill hits, it knocks down the target. For every shield effects applied, the damage of Black Hole Crash increases by a certain percent. So that's a given on why we want to build that up for Thomas. And then when the skill is used, all the user's shield is consumed. Okay, seems high defense gives high shielding, which results into the black hole. Okay, so let's kind of see how this all is coming together. So the passive details, when Absolute Demolition, Colossal Crush, Gigantic Hammer Slam, or Volley Crash is used, it activates the Overwhelming Power effect, increases the user's defense and shield acquisition chance by a certain percent. It is stackable. Instead of filling the power gauge, Ruler's Judgment can be used after the user achieves 5 stacks of Overwhelming Power. Okay, so there's a little slight little change in the ultimate play, just like how we've got it with Charlotte, right? Okay, so when the user gains a shield effect, it activates the Overwhelming Power effect. Oh, okay. So straight off the bat, with the initial dupe, or like the first one, that once again is just chasing that ultimate super quick. This really is kind of giving me the Charlotte vibes. And then the second dupe increases shield acquisition chance by a certain percent. When a shield is active, it increases. Oh, it increases the critical hit rate and critical hit damage by a certain percent. Oh, okay, this is big. That is huge. Okay, well, that's on A2. That is on A2. How more crazy are we gonna get? A3. The Overgrowth effect is applied when a shield effect is active. If the last hit of Colossal Crush lands while Steel Tyrant is active, it activates Overgrowth. The shield shatters into sharp mana fragments, dealing area effect damage equal to a certain percent of defense in the area around the user. For every shield effect applied, the damage of Overgrowth increases by a certain percent. Ooh, okay. I kind of like that. And then you get a defense increase on the A4 and A5. While the Steel Tyrant effect is active, it increases the damage of Black Hole Crash by a certain percent. Apparently, this is, well, the jump on the second ultimate is going to be pretty high up there, so that's kind of that. To be honest, I mean, I'm just gonna say it. This man ain't gonna die. The amount of shield play and obviously having the high amount of defense, because of course that's what he's going to be scaling off of. He is not going to be dying, and if they can kind of make it so that he's doing well, I mean, clearly they're going to make it so that he's going to be doing a high amount of damage, right? To have a character like this, to where he's just going to be an absolute unit of a tank, right, whilst possessing the power of, you know, the attackers that we have, yeah, we are in for a treat by this, by the looks of it. So, I mean, is there any point in being like, hey, you should get him to A1, A2? I mean, that's kind of a given, but I feel like a lot of people are just going to keep going until they can. Well, I feel like a lot of people want him maxed out, and I don't blame you. So, yeah, that's probably going to be, for like, for most of us, and what we're going to be trying to go for. So, yeah, fair enough. Now, while we're here, I'm also throwing the new weapon. So, let's take a look at this new weapon and what is being cooked up. It's a light weapon, and I just maxed out my goddamn light spear, but there you go. So, Divine Quarterstaff. Heavily ordered strike can be charged up to stage 3. While charging, activate the mana power concentration effect. Increases the damage of heavily ordered strike by a certain percent. That is stackable. When a dash is used while charging, it decreases the cooldown of heavily ordered strike and removes the mana power concentration effect. Oh, okay. When the user uses heavily ordered strike while having 3 instances of mana power concentration, it activates the Divine Quarterstaff drop effect. Creates a giant Divine Quarterstaff that deals damage equal to a certain percent of the user's attack. Okay, so attack scaling, we'll take those, W. And then of course going furthermore, increases the user's light damage. Okay, so far so good. Kind of want to see what furthermore we're catering to. And then heavily ordered strike can now be charged up to stage 5, and the mana power concentration can be stacked more times. While charging, heavily ordered strike gains a shield equal to the user's max HP. If the user is attacked while charging and the user has enough mana power concentration effect, the skill activates automatically. Ooh, okay. And then you get cooldown as per usual. When the user reaches enough stacks of mana power concentration, the damage of Divine Quarterstaff drop effect increases by a certain percent. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm kind of eager to see on how this one will fare against the light spear. I mean, the light spear did actually get a little bit of a buff on its A5, if I can remember correctly, with an extra 1000 in terms of damage. So kind of want to see how that's going to play out. But yeah, no, I mean, look, I mean, we've got so many tickets. I think in total for me right now I've got like 120 weapon tickets that was given out for free, so I've got a good chance of trying to go for like maybe 2 rotations. So I'll get my hands on it. Well, we all will. And we'll give it a try, see how it fares against the free-to-play light weapon that we've all got hopefully maxed out by now. But yeah, that's pretty much what is going down. It seems light typing are the main buffs. Well, the light typing is like, yeah, it's our half anniversary light type. There we go. That's one way to put it, of course. But to be fair, all seems good to me. I mean, it's only a matter of time that light typing will eventually get a summonable weapon, because it's been a hot minute. Obviously the last one is the Huntsman, and before that, well, after that was the free-to-play spear. So like I said, it was only a matter of time where a pay-to-win weapon was going to come into play. And yeah, Thomas, I don't know what more to say. I think, you know, I've got a big smile on my face. He's finally here. An absolute tank of a unit. Never, I mean, yeah, again, him dying, I don't know if that's even in the question anymore. In terms of the amount on this man is just going to be absorbing and eating, and then of course the big amount of shield play that this character is going to have, and then the amount of how, well, to kind of furthermore on how much more we can actually extend that shield play. So that's going to be kind of wild. So I'm gonna have some fun with him and try out the Guardian set. Let's just kind of buff up that shield even furthermore. So, oh, the animations look so clean. They really did go out of their way to kind of make this half anniversary. And then there's the support skill. So cool, so cool. I'm really excited. But anyway, yeah, Thomas coming in. Oh, is this a transformation? Yeah. Oh, That man went Super Saiyan on their ass, and then he's just Gatling gunning his way. Oh my god, yeah. This is half anniversary, and then win it. Black hole. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I'm excited. I am excited. Oh, the skin. Also, if you haven't, if you're a supporter of mine, you can still enter to get a free skin. I'll be buying people free skins. The video is down below if you guys do want to enter my supporters. I just need your Discord ID and your Netmarble ID. And yeah, those I get Thomas, I'll get you the skin for him. Also to the person who is going to win the free Thomas, I just realized, yeah, if you enter that giveaway, you now know what Thomas does. So someone is like, oh my god, I guessed correctly, and if that is you, I'll get in contact with you. But I'll look over the comments over the weekends and contact the person who's going to get the free Thomas. So got you on that one. But anywho, boys, I think that's where we're gonna call it. Honestly, seeing this new gameplay, the new game mode, that kind of reminds me of like what Honkai Star Rail had. I am so ready for this. This is straight up my alley right here. So this is gonna be exciting to bring in Thomas, who's going to just be absolutely obliterating them. So that's going to be fantastic. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Again, I appreciate the acknowledgement during the half anniversary stream. Hey, I'll take it. Good timing. But yeah, okay, I'll catch you guys when it all goes down. Yeah, take care.